YouTube, what's good YouTube? It's your boy LuhTone. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We finna get it cracking. Y'all seen the other video, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to just get straight into it. This is the same type of video with the Quanisha Johnson girl. We about to show y'all this title of the video right now. You know what I'm saying? And the title says self-defense or murder trial. Quanisha Johnson sentence. You know what I'm saying? We seen the last video, y'all was tapping in with that one. Y'all was getting active in the comment section too. I appreciate my new supporters. You know what I'm saying? This one is basically, it's a 13-minute video. They basically just finna see what they talking about with the sentence. I think if I remember correctly, the last video they was basically saying that she got sentenced for about 5 years, but she didn't go to jail right away. So we're about to see what goes on. Hopefully they give us enough news to be able to get some more information on it. And I think they do got another video. I might have to tap in depending on how y'all rock with this one. So without further ado, man, my name is LuhTone. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, you are now a part of the LuhTone family, as long as you hit that sub button, no cap. And I appreciate you if you hit that notification bell too, so you don't miss any videos that I post, you know what I'm saying? But we are on the road to 1 million subscribers, but we gotta hit 100K first. I'm gonna hang up that plaque right here. You already know what's going on, man. But without further ado, because I don't want to make this intro too long and me talking, let's get into it, man. No cap.
And even though the jury did not
got that candy right here too, y'all.
of the previous domestic violence incident between Mr. Smith and another female.
Let me read that. Let me read that. Say Johnson was convicted of six of the 7 counts against her on Friday afternoon and acquitted of murder.
Previous domestic violence incident between Mr. Smith and another female. The court can consider that, along with the police report and disturbing photographs of abuse to your minor child by the victim in this case. On the day of the incident, Ms. Johnson, I believe that you took all the necessary steps to ensure your safety after Mr. Smith had threatened to inflict bodily harm upon you. And it does not matter that you stayed out all night, or even if you stayed out for a week and leaving your children with whomever. That does not constitute that somebody would threaten you with serious bodily injury. Ms. Johnson, you called the alarm company, you called local law enforcement, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And when law enforcement arrived, they allowed you, the 2 people in this situation, to go into the home unescorted without any cooling off period, which resulted in the loss of Mr. DeMonte Smith and resulted in your conviction for voluntary manslaughter.
Dang. Okay, so chat, how do y'all think, let me rewind it a little bit so our eyes will be open. How do y'all think she feel? Like, even though it all happened, obviously they had some tension built up, mad at each other. If I seem like I'm about to stop talking for a little second, my throat, I'm like kind of sick, you know what I'm saying? But do y'all think she felt a little bit bad off, like after the fact, after she like, dang, I really just like KLED this person, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all really think she feel bad about that, or she just still in the mode of like, I don't really care, you know what I'm saying?
And resulted in your conviction.
Let me know what y'all think. Y'all think she feel bad now or what?
So when considering
she look a little sad to me, I ain't gonna lie.
Circumstances of this case, the court is required to
so y'all can see our whole self. Let me do this real quick.
But not greater than necessary. So Ms. Johnson, I will sentence you as follows. As to voluntary manslaughter, I will sentence you to 20 years to serve 10 years in confinement. The first 5 years of those 10 years to be served in prison, and the remaining 5 years to be served as home confinement. The remaining 10 years of the 20-year sentence will be served on probation.
Ooh. So she got 20 years total in the system, know what I'm saying? 5 years, her first 5 years in the actual jail. The next 5 years is home, whatever they said, home, if I remember correctly, home confinement. Is that what she said? I don't know. If you know what that means down in the comment section, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And then the last 10 years, as you can see right there at the bottom of the screen, let me put this mug back up there so I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Her last 10 years are going to be on probation. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm not mistaken, probation is probably when you got a police coming to you every once in a while, or however that work, and you might have a curfew or something. I don't know. I ain't really did my research on that. I really don't really pay attention to that stuff. But if you do know the answer to that, let me know down in the comments section.
Special conditions of
but yeah, she got 20 years total in the system. Her first 5 years in the actual
employed. You can only leave years on probation. Special conditions of the 5 years of home confinement is that you must be fully employed. You can only leave your house for work, medical appointments, school, and for minor children, school appointments, minor children's therapy appointments, and minor children's school-sponsored activities.
Dang. That mean, well, I think she was a stripper, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't even mean to call her that. If she was a dancer, do they count that as a job? Like they said, she must be employed, can only leave for work, school, and doctor appointments, you know what I'm saying? But do they count being a dancer as an actual job or what? So do she got to get like a job, or can she still dance?
The hours of your work, school, and medical are only to be between the hours of 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. And there is to be no one at your home at any time during the duration of your sentence who has a felony conviction. As to count 3, the aggravated assault, it will merge into count 2, voluntary manslaughter by operation of law. As to count 4, aggravated assault, I will sentence you to 10 years to serve, to run concurrent with count 2. As to count 5, the possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, I will sentence you to 5 years to serve consecutive suspended.
Dang, she getting sentenced in this mug, chat.
In the 3rd degree with the victim, Nyla Clark, I will sentence you to 12 months of probation to run concurrent with the count.
Okay, so it said 10 years in confinement, first 5 years in prison, next 5 home confinement, and then 10 years of probation.
2 special conditions of probation is that the minor child is to see a licensed therapist, counselor, or psychologist twice a month for 12 months, and that you are to attend and successfully complete parenting classes for 12 months.
Dang, so they gotta teach her how to be a parent again, chat?
In the 3rd degree with Nuri Clark,
I know she's mad.
I will sentence you to 12 months on probation. Conditions of probation, special conditions of probation are that that minor child also is to see a licensed therapist, counselor, or psychologist twice a month for 12 months, and that you are to complete parenting classes. I will sentence you under the First Offender Act, and I need to advise you, Ms. Johnson.
Dang, she getting them years, y'all. I was gonna cap.
Rights post-conviction. Ms. Johnson, you have the right to seek post-judgment relief.
I wonder if they gonna let her speak.
Of the crimes of voluntary manslaughter, aggravated assault, cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. By either making a motion for a new trial in this court and or filing an appeal to a higher appellate court. If you want to file a motion for a new trial or appeal, then you would need to file the said motion or notice of appeal with the Clerk of Superior Court of this county, DeKalb County, within 30 days. You may want to more fully discuss this with your attorney.
I ain't gonna lie, chat. This is a lot to listen to. I know she probably sit up there in front of the judge. She probably hear a few sentences, then zone out. Then hear the next few sentences and zone out again. That's what I keep.
You have the right to have an attorney represent you on the motion for new trial and the first level of direct appellate review. And if you cannot afford to hire an attorney, the court will provide you an attorney and a transcript of your trial at no cost. Ms. Johnson, in a felony, you have a period of 4 years from the date of your sentence in this court. It becomes final to file a habeas corpus petition. And with the misdemeanors, you have a period of 1 year from the date of your sentence in this court. It becomes final to file.
Man, there's a lot of stuff to listen to, chat. I ain't gonna, I'm about to skip through this. They yapping.
I don't.
Okay.
But she said something.
The date of your sentence in this court becomes final to file a habeas corpus petition. Do you have any questions for the court, Ms. Johnson?
I don't.
Okay.
Judge, would you explain to Ms. Johnson what it means to be sentenced on the first offender?
Hey y'all, chat, I ain't gonna lie. Tell me what y'all thoughts and opinions is on this. But I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, she low-key is definitely feeling it. She like, dang, life just flipped like that. For the next 20 years, I'm in a system. Not me, University, if you're listening. But she's in a system for the next 20 years. That's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Ms. Johnson,
She's on lockdown.
First offender statute for your sentence.
They ain't talking about nothing.
So in this matter, negative for the possession of the firearm during the commission of children in the months, and for the aggravated assault, 12 months in custody for counts 6 and 7. Separately for the cruelty to children in the 3rd degree, and 5 years to serve consecutive for the possession of the firearm during the commission of a felony. However, if you are so sentenced, you will be. However, in this case, you will receive credit for the time that you have served. And if you successfully complete your sentence under the First Offender Act, you will not have a conviction for the crimes in this case.
Okay, then. So if she complete what she got.
And then I just want to make sure Ms. Johnson gets credit for.
Hold on, chat. If she complete what she gotta complete, you know what I'm saying? Then I forgot what she just said.
I just
have a conviction for the crimes in this case.
That right there.
I believe I explained.
That's in there. And then I just want to make sure Ms. Johnson gets credit for the time she had served when she was initially arrested, and then the rearrest on a grand jury arrest warrant.
Do you know those days, Mr. Sterling?
I know it's approximately 62 days.
I believe that's correct, Judge, and I can send Ms. Green.
Is that her family right there, chat? Do y'all know?
And one more motion.
I think it might be.
We are going to move forward with an appeal.
Oh yeah,
this
wait.
case, so
I thought that said
request at this time that Ms. Johnson be granted an appeal bond and be allowed to stay out of the current conditions. The current
look at the bottom of the screen,
y'all. The current bond conditions and bond that she's posted be allowed to stay out on an appeal bond pending our appeal of the verdict and sentence in this case.
Bottom right there look like a crash out.
She's got a $40,000 bond that was initially set on the arrest, the malice, murder, and the cruelty to children. And then Your Honor, had her post an additional $5,000 bond on the grand jury arrest warrant. And currently, Judge, the initial conditions, and I don't think they've been modified yet, but we sort of consented to it, was that she could be initially she couldn't be talked to her children, the ones who were witnesses to the incident, but we kind of agreed that she should be reunited with her children. I believe those were the only conditions of the initial bond.
I did not place her on house arrest?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, made the state you heard on the
dang, they're on house arrest. She can only go to work.
The state would object to the appellate bond in this case. Specifically, the jury found her guilty not only of a crime, but of a taking of another person's life, of killing of another person's life. In this case, and I understand Mr. Sterling's argument is that she should be reunited with her children, but Mr. Smith will never be reunited with his children, and I understand Mr. Sterling's argument that they are going to file an appeal in this case, but the jury, as it stands now, has found her guilty of voluntary manslaughter.
Now listen to what
he's
he's saying.
Asking for remand to start today, as it stands.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. He basically saying the other person, lawyer? The other person, lawyer, the dude that passed away, you know what I'm saying? He basically saying, nah, she should not be able to see her kids because, though I think his last name is Smith, as he just said, he can't see his kids no more, you know what I'm saying? So why does she get to see her? So he basically like, nah. I don't know what the appeal letter do, but they, the other people, the people that's on Quenisha Johnson's side, they trying to write an appeal letter or something like that. I don't know. We trying to find out though, y'all. I really don't be tapping into the court information, stuff like that.
On the bond that she already has for, as you file an appellate. Well, I will allow her to remain out on the bond as you file an appeal in this case. However, there are going to be additional conditions to that bond in terms of she would need to be on house arrest during the pendency of this. Conditions of the bond are that
she got a house arrest.
Can only leave to and from for medical appointments for herself or with the children, and for therapy for the children during the pendency of this, as well as.
And like I said in the last reaction, though, chat, it's kind of crazy, even the kids being involved like that, bro. That's gonna be something that's gonna be on their mind forever. They're gonna be growing up talking about this, like, dang, remember this. We had to go to court because mom shot. You feel me? What if that was one of their dads? The baby that was in there. What if Brennan really the father? You know what I'm saying? And so happened the baby just randomly remember that. You know, if you watching this, you don't remember nothing from when you was like 4, 3, 2 years old, 1 year old. You know what I'm saying? So, but what if the baby just magically remember, like, yeah, I remember I was in my pop's arms, and then next thing you know, they put me in the house, and next thing you know, I didn't even mean to make it sound like a joke, and it was turning into that, so I ain't even gonna say it, but that's crazy though, like, the child gonna have to grow up, and it's gonna be like traumatizing thing. Imagine if one of the kids seen the body that was laying on the ground. Remember the dude in the last video, he fell out on the ground?
I believe, Your Honor, we would like Ms. Johnson to remain in the state of Georgia, remain on house arrest, and we would defer to the court regarding any other conditions, and no firearms or weapons.
Obviously, no firearms, no weapons, no contact with anyone with a felony conviction, and she must remain in the state of Georgia during the pendency of this appeal.
And I know Ms. Johnson.
Dang, she can't even take a trip, not even to the next city over in the same state though. She can't even go out of town for 20 years.
Arrested her on a grand jury arrest warrant. So the only other thing I would ask judges is that she be allowed to go to job interviews and seek employment while she's out on bond. And obviously to meet with her attorney.
Yes, I will allow her to do that. Any job interviews would need to be between the hours of 8 a.m. to between 8 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Yeah, we about to wrap this mug up. I ain't gonna lie to you. That is, y'all seen? I ain't even gonna say it's crazy, but it is crazy though. Feel me? Just how the whole entire situation went down. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even have to go like that. Obviously, you feel me? Their relationship was toxic, just like how I told y'all in the last video we did to something like this. You know what I'm saying? Their relationship is toxic. It did not have to lead to somebody getting shot. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it just happens. You know what I'm saying? It just happened like that. Well, it's not supposed to happen like that, but it just happened like that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like an example. I'm about to put it back on the reaction screen, and then it leads to you being in court right there with the long face. You're like, dang, what did I just get myself into? Feel me? If I would have been able to control my emotions, try to be a peacemaker or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Stuff would have never happened. You had that energy talking through, you know what I'm saying? When you talking about, now if I shoot this person because they walking in my house or something, like, come on, put your pride to the side, you know what I'm saying? If that's not his house, you know what I'm saying? You're not finna just let him sit in there in your house with your kids while you're not there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people different. I ain't been to Atlanta since I was young, and I only been to the mall, so maybe we'll have to see the next time we take a trip to Atlanta. But and Georgia in general, because I don't know if they for sure in Atlanta. But that's the end of this video, y'all. She got sentenced to 20 years. The first 5 years she's in prison. I don't know how long ago this mug was, so she may still be in prison right now as we speak, or she may be out, depending on how long this is. But without further ado, man, it's your boy LuhTone. We about to get up out of here. You already know what's going on, man. We on the road to 1 million, but we gotta hit 100K first. That plaque will be right there soon. No cap. Let's get it. Let's go. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. No cap.